master reads a chessboard, anticipating moves, calculating responses, maintaining control. The American paratroopers who landed in Normandy shattered this approach entirely, not because they were better trained, not because they had superior weapons, but because they did something the Germans could not comprehend. They fought effectively in complete chaos. The German military hierarchy on the night of June 5th was a study in organizational rigidity. Field Marshal Airborne, RML, commander of Army Group B, was not even in France. He had left for Germany to celebrate his wife's birthday. He was convinced the weather was too poor for an Allied invasion. General Lowton, commander of the 91st Luftland Division, was on his way to Orens for a war game. His division was specifically trained to counter airborne assaults. On the night when that training would have mattered most, Fall was driving through the Norman countryside in his staff car. At approximately 0430 hours, Fee heard the aircraft overhead. He understood immediately what was happening. He ordered his driver to turn around and race back to his headquarters at Chateau Bernaville, near Picov. Never made it. A small group of American paratroopers from the 508th Parachute Infantry Regiment, 82nd Airborne Division had landed near the chateau. They had set up an ambush on the road leading to the headquarters. When Fee's staff car approached, the Americans opened fire. First Lieutenant Malcolm Braun, a 4-year-old officer from Headquarters Company, 3rd Battalion, shot and killed General Fall as he tried to escape the vehicle. Fall became the first German general to die in the Normandy invasion. He was killed within hours of the first parachute drops, before he could issue a single order. Before he could organize any coherent response to the American assault, the impact of Fee's death rippled through the German command structure. The 9-1 Division, specifically positioned to counter airborne operations, was now leaderless at the most critical moment. And this was just one death among many. All across the Carentan Peninsula, German officers were being killed, captured, or simply cut off from their units. The chain of command was disintegrating before the beach landings even began. The American airborne operation had been designed with specific objectives. The 82nd Airborne Division was supposed to capture the town of Saint-Regla and secure crossings over the Murder River. The 101st Airborne Division was tasked with seizing the causeways leading inland from Utah Beach and blocking German reinforcements from reaching the landing areas. These were clear, logical objectives, but the execution went badly wrong, almost immediately. Cloud cover over the peninsula caused transport pilots to climb or dive to avoid German